Happy day children. I'm your Suganya ma'am going to explain chapter 4 integers. In this video, let me explain what are natural numbers, what are whole numbers and how we extended our number series to integers. Integers. Introduction for integers. Before getting started with integer, let me recollect what we studied in the previous chapter. In previous chapter, I explained the natural number. What is natural number? The number starting with 1. The counting numbers are called as natural numbers. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. The counting numbers are called as natural numbers, or it is called as counting numbers. When I added 0 with the natural number, I added an extra number called 0 with the natural number. It formed a whole number. Now, I'm just going to introduce the next set of numbers called as integers. Now, let us see what is the purpose of introducing integers. For example, if I subtract 5 minus 3, I can get the answer as 2 because my 5 is greater than 3. So, the subtraction is possible. So, 5 minus 3 is 2. If suppose I subtract a small number with a bigger number, 3 minus 5, and this is not possible in whole numbers or counting numbers. So, we have to extend our number series. 3 minus 5, a small number subtracted with a big number, is not possible in whole numbers chapter and natural numbers. So, there is a purpose of extending the number series in the opposite direction. So, before 0, we started introducing the opposite of 1 is minus 1, 2 is minus 2, 3 is minus 3, 4 is minus 4 and so on. So, this is a purpose of introducing the negative numbers. So, the combination of negative numbers, 0 and positive numbers together is called as integers. Together is called as integers. So, the number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. is called as natural number. When we add 0 with that, it is called as whole number. When we extend the number series towards the left hand side as minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on, it is called as integers. The combination of all that set is called as integers. In integers, we have subdivisions like 1, 2, 3, 4, all are called as positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all are called as positive integers. 0 is called as neither positive nor negative. 0 is called as neither positive nor negative integer. Neither integer. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 is called as negative integers. Now, let us see the successor and predecessor and the representation of integers on the number line. First, let us start with representation of integers on the number line. So, I have just drawn a number line. I have marked 0 in between. Towards my right hand side, I extended my positive integers. Towards my left hand side, I extended my negative integers. So, point to be remembered. First point, 0 is less than every positive integer. Of course, our 0 is less than all the positive integer. Yes, for example, 0 is less than 4, 0 is less than 3, 0 is less than 2, etc. Second point, 0 is greater than every negative integer. Yes, of course, this point we have to remember. Our 0 is greater than all the negative integers. Minus 1, minus 2, when comparing to negative, our 0 is greater. Third point, every positive integer is greater than every negative integer. Very true. All your positive integers are greater than all your negative integer. For example, if I say minus 1 and 1, which is greater, 1 is greater. minus 4 and 4, which is greater? 4 is greater. When compared to negative, our positive integers are always greater. So every positive integer is greater than every negative integer. The fourth point, the greater the number, the lesser its opposite. Greater the number, for example, 4 is greater than 3. Yes, my 4 is greater than 3. Then the opposite will be changing. So minus 4 is less than minus 3. This is positive. So my positive 4 is greater than positive 3. Yes. Now opposites will be lesser than that. So minus 4 is lesser than minus 3. Now we will see a fresh concept of integer called as absolute value. What is absolute value? The absolute value of an integer is the numerical value of an integer regardless of its sign. Very simple. We will not worry about the sign. The absolute value says only the numerical value, only the number value, not sign. So for example, the absolute value of minus 2 is only 2. We are not focusing on signs because it is regardless of its sign. We are just going to focus on only 2. The absolute value of 2 is 2 only. We are not going to focus on signs. It is only 2. Next, the absolute value of 0 is 0 only. So we are just focusing on numbers, not on signs. I hope the introduction of integers and the absolute value is clear. Thank you.